Time for divine shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world's most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk is real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, so dominant. Paying homage to the cats in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in tempo as they cook my game plan. Let my brand for loop and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we ain't always pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base, hit the links, amp your mace. We drink the logo when there's airspace that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. There's 50 dashes on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew, so here's a few bars to shine like stars divine to Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Yes, what's going on, everybody? Salute. Knicks Real Talk Game Day. Salute to everybody out there. Knicks and LA Clippers out there in LA today, man. 4 o'clock game. It's Knicks Real Talk Game Day. Divine in the house. Shot Power probably being later on if possible, but I'm going to hold it down in the meantime. Salute to everybody out there, man. We need to come back here and get it popping off a bounce back win, hopefully. Haven't had a win in the last couple of games. We fell to the Charlotte Hornets and obviously went out there and lost to the Sacramento Kings the other night, man. Tough loss and everything. I hope that we can rebound and try to find a way to win. The injury bug hit us pretty hard at the wrong time, man, especially at one of our stellar positions. Jalen Brunson is out today. That we go over the itinerary in a few minutes and all that. Game day is in the building a little early today because I got a pre-engagement going on after this, man, so I had to kind of get the show popping early. But I just wanted to get in here with you guys and let's talk this pre-game thing, man, see if the Knicks can find a way to bounce back. Salute to the chat, man. Salute to Fabian. What's good, Fabian? Salute to you. So yeah, like I said, man, I'm on a little early run today, man, but I'm here though. We just gonna get it popping and see if the Cats can bounce back, man. Tough loss the other night in Sacramento. You know, we didn't have a couple of guys who didn't really have a good game that night that could have helped us out. You know, allowed Mano quickly and all that. Quentin Grimes had a good game, but we just didn't have enough on to really close that thing up, man. We lost 122-117. Obviously, was a tough loss in the second half. Jalen Brunson went down, which was pretty tough for us because in the first 19 minutes, he had like 19 points. So that was a huge blow for us, man. But we just got to pick up the pieces, man, and get ready to go ahead and get this high-powered team out there in L.A., man, with Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Russell Westbrook, and all these guys, and see if we can find a way to do what we do to the best of our ability tonight and try to get a W tonight. Because we really need it. If we lose tonight, then obviously Brooklyn Nets might move up in front of us or be tied with us for that spot. So it's real important we can go out there today and try to find a way to get get a win out of this thing. We really need it. Like I said, man, just the wrong time to get an injury going on right now. But you know, the game got to be played, so we got to go out there today and make it happen. I'm really looking forward. I'm quite sure the Knicks looking forward to the challenge, knowing that they let 2 games get away, one in Charlotte, one at the Garden against Charlotte, and one in Sacramento against the Kings. They let them get away, man. They fought hard, coming from 20-something down the other night, but they couldn't close the deal, man. So we'll see, man. Hopefully you guys can go out there tonight and have a better performance because a really dominant team, a good team. These guys are pretty good out there, man. They got some all-star talent out there, good possible future Hall of Famers out there. But we know Russell Westbrook will be one. Kawhi, depending on his career, how long longevity it'd be with all the injuries, but he got 2 championships, so he's qualified, just about to be up in the air if his career stays going on. So they got a real hard task tonight. But I believe in this team. I believe in it, and I believe in what we're doing, man. We just had 2 little road bumps. You know, it happens. It happens, man. But this is the wrong time for Jalen Brunson to go down. So hopefully the man quickly can bounce back off that game he had the other day and give us a little better performance. And Julius Randle and them do what they do. They've been playing pretty decent. So we're gonna need everybody to step up today, man. Because that's a pretty talented team, like I said, down there, and got a great coach, Tyronn Lue, and all these guys, man. They fought. The starting 5 is pretty stacked. You know what I mean? Obviously, so we'll see, man. We got to go out there and play hard today. You know, go out there and just erase all that stuff that happened the other day. And this is a different game, a different day, a different game. Let's hope that we can close the deal today, man. It's going to be a tough game today, man. So, but we'll see what the Cats is made of, see what they got in their heart. They can go out there and get it popping. and I'm confident they'll play tonight. I'm confident they'll come out there and play hard as they can. What the result's going to be, depends on how they play. And if they're executing on all cylinders, they're crossing T's and dotting I's, they just going out there going hard. Like I said, obviously Jalen Brunson loss was huge for us. So he was one of our big time players that's playing in New York right now. And when Julius Randle was holding this thing down for a while, so hopefully RJ can keep doing what he's doing. We gonna need contributions from everybody tonight, man. Because it's a pretty loaded team, like I said. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes tonight, man. I'm still remain confident in this team. Let's hope that we just go out there and keep the free throws popping and all that good stuff. Like Shaw will say, we just got to go out there and play. That's all. That's really all you can do. Go out there tonight and play hard for 48 minutes. Hopefully we can correct some of the mistakes that we had the other day. But man, make no mistake, that starting lineup is probably one of the better defense lineups you're going to see at the wing and at the point guard. Russell Westbrook could DM up. Paul George could DM up. Kawhi, he the glove. He could DM it, not the glove, but the claw. He can DM up. Move more, get it popping out there on the defense side. And Zubac's not pretty bad. So they got a good defense team down there, man. And let's see if we can let our offense, somebody pick up the slack for Jalen Brunson, which I'm hoping that'd be Emmanuel quickly and Josh Hart and these guys. Quentin Grimes had a great game the other against the Sacramento King. Quentin Grimes was knocking him down the other day. Let's hope he can continue doing that. Hopefully it's not a peak and valley thing where he just can get and have another back-to-back secular game like he had the other night. 19 points, knocked him down from all everywhere, man. Salute to the chat. Swish ball was good. Jermaine was good. Fabian was good. Like I said, Knicks will talk game day, man. Hopefully, Shaw get in here as bit as possible. But like I had to get in here today early today because I got to, like I said, some prior tips I got to do that's important, so I can't be in at the later on as usual game day. But I'm here though. I'm here, man. I'm ready to get a win. I know normally when the Knicks lose, a lot of energy is down in the building when the Knicks is not winning. Or they lose a game, nobody really want to talk Knicks, but I believe this team's still 10 games over 500. We got to find a way to make the best of this road trip. If we don't see Jalen Brunson for the road trip, hopefully we can find a way to come out this thing 500 or still be able to go 3-1. So we'll see how it starts tonight. Again, we just got to go play tonight, man. So let's see, man. I think we good. I think we'd be okay. I think we're a resilient team. Like I said, we've been resilient all year. Going to be a tough matchup. We lose today, was understandable, but I do believe if they come and play the way they need to play, they can win the game because them guys 4-6 in the last 10 games. We 8-2. So we just got to go out there and battle, man. Leave everything on the floor tonight. And let's see if we can slow these guys down on the offense side of the ball. They definitely can help. They can slow us down with that defense they have. And I just think that they got a good team down there, despite the record it may seem what the record is. But they got a good team. They're going to come to play tonight, man. 4:00 game. So that's 1:00 out there on the coast. So that's like a matinee for them. So we got to hope we could take advantage of this 4:00 thing over here, but 1:00 over there. But still, we can get out there and get it popping today. So I'm confident to see these cats come out and play hard tonight, and we really need it because we got the LA Lakers tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, right there in LA again. We got the LA Lakers after that. So and I think we got to try to take advantage while we didn't got to travel far to play the next team until we play Portland Monday. You going right there in the same town. You can go and get it popping, man. So hopefully we can get a win tonight, and the game come on 9:00 tomorrow night. We get to rest the body a little bit and get right back at it. So it's going to be crucial that everybody get up here and get it popping. Yeah, you're right. We're right about that, man. He did that the other night. Swish ball. He came to play the other night. The last couple of games, RJ came to play 29 one night, at 27, something like that the other. So he's been playing pretty good, man. He's been playing better, since the last couple of games. Let's hope that he can keep it up because we're definitely going to need his scoring and all that, and the defense. We can get it popping tonight because he's going definitely going up against some defenders, man. Cat, these wings, they got some linky wings with good defense, perimeter skills, on ball skills. Kawhi can do it with the best. Paul George can do it with the best. So gonna be a tough task for the Knicks tonight. But I think we got guys on our side of the ball too. Randall can get it. RJ when he got his mind going in the right direction, he hit shots, he can get it. Obviously we want quickly to bounce back from the other night because he had an off night the other night, man. The last couple after that game in Boston, I think playing on 55 minutes might have caught up to him for a minute, but hopefully he had enough time to rest, man, not making excuses for him. But you play a lot of minutes, your legs can give out on you. So let's see how it goes, man. See if they got the energy and the rigor to go ahead tonight and get it popping. I'm confident about it, man. I think these cats gonna go get it. We're gonna go play hard tonight, and we're gonna see where it all lead to, man. We really need to see McBride, all these guys get it popping, And these cats can get it popping, man. Shy Powell was popping. My brother, salute. My man, Shy Powell in the building. Shy, as you see, we had to do the thing early, man. I know you're probably on the grind and everything, so I'm gonna hold it down for us tonight, man. You know how I do. But Shy Powell in the chat, man. The other half of Knicks Real Talk in the chat with us, and just doing it, man. So let's get it. I'm excited about this thing, though, man. I'm still confident about this team, man. Like I said, sometimes you hit adversity. And adversity right now is not having Jalen Brunson here to be able to play these games with us, man, these meaningful games that we really need going down these last 16, 15, whatever the case may be. We need these games, man. So we need all hands on deck. And unfortunately, with his injury, he's one of our major players, man, and he had to go down. So I would definitely hope that he can really go out there and get it popping. And if we do, then I think we'd be okay. So I believe we can get it popping, man. We the Knicks, that's what we do. We go out there and we get it. We will get it. And I think we're going to play hard tonight. But the results may be, hopefully it's a win. But if not, we still going to wind up playing hard. But the other night, I was a little concerned about Mitch. Mitch the other night, he looked like he didn't have it, from a not be able to jump standpoint. It seemed like he might not be injured, but he might be hurting. Because he definitely wasn't getting the lateral, the verticalness to his game the other day, man. I couldn't believe Mitch game the other day. I'm like, nah, you can't let Sabonis do this to you. But, you can tell he didn't have it in his legs or something, in his foot or whatever. Because I know one play he came down, he didn't want to land on that right foot first. He kind of let that left foot hit the ground, and he gradually brought that thing down to the Then he finally put the right foot down. So I hope he haven't injured it or nothing like that. But maybe just might be a little soreness or he tweaked some. But let's hope that he can rebound against Zubac tonight and have a better game than he had against Sabonis. Because he definitely Tibb didn't even play Mitchell Robinson pretty much in that last quarter. So I kind of synced it. Dude, even in the first couple of minutes of the game, like, Mitch don't look right. He don't seem like he got springs in his legs. He's not getting up at the rim. So I think that they had a major part to play with that the other night too. So let's hope that it's not nothing lingering that's going to be a long-term effect, and he can get it out the way, and go in there and get a little bit more healthier with that, and then contribute down the stretch even more. They've been playing pretty good ball, but like I said the other night, he just seemed like he didn't have it, man. So I'm hoping that he's not like a lingering thing with that whatever he's going through. I'm not saying he injured, but it seemed like he was hurt because he definitely couldn't get off the foot last night. So we'll see how it goes, man. Hopefully it's a different story tonight. Different story, and the Knicks come out there with a lot of energy, and they out there banging hard, and they going at it, and try to find a way to overcome this pretty talented team that we're going up against tonight. So I think they will come out there and respond tonight. They do respond well at the losses. We literally should have had that game the other night, man. But at the end, like I said, when JB went down, wasn't too much we could do, and quickly didn't have it going at all. Literally didn't have it going at all. So I think that was a huge blow for us for that 122 to 117 loss. I think our backcourt just didn't have it other than Quentin Grimes. I don't think they had it. So let's hope that it'll be a different story tonight. And maybe quickly a little bit more fresher tonight. And we really need his points tonight, man. But let me bring my partner in crime. You already know, only introduction needed. Shy Powell was popping.
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Yeah, real talk, man. I had to get a little early today, man. I got to pick up my grandnephew, whatever, at the airport. Coming from Texas, so I had to go beat him at the airport. I got to be the guy to sign for. He's a young kid.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, so I had to get in a little early today, man, so I can get there to get his flight. But yeah, man, other than that, man, that's the reason why Knicks were talking a little early, but we up in here. You see my partner in crime up in here. Shy Powell, we got to find a way to bounce back and find a way to get a victory, man. Tough loss the other night, losing Jalen Brunson, like I was telling everybody. Just pretty much wrong injury at the wrong time, man. Right when we in the thick of this thing, man, we had to, one of our key players had to go down. So let's see if we can find a way to bounce back, and without him being in the game, and then we see if we can pick out a victory tonight.
Yeah, looks like he re-injured that foot, ankle foot, So we probably won't see him. We might not see him this whole West Coast swing right now. So the Knicks got to really try to pull it together. We lost the other night, but I've been saying this a lot, man. We lost. They didn't beat us. We lost. We out-rebounded these guys. We had so many offensive rebounds. We were banging down low. our shot wasn't hitting, but we were making shots up, you know, in crunch time. Grimes came out there and started lighting it up and stuff like that. You know, we did it to ourselves, you know what I mean? With all of those offensive rebounds that we captured, we couldn't oh man, I can't get the word out of my mouth. We couldn't make do of all of those offensive rebounds. And again, we shot horrible from the line. I think we were like 70%, 69%, 71%. We were low. In the beginning of the year, we were shooting close to the, you know, high 70s. Now we're shooting low 70s. You know what I mean? And that's not going to win games, especially in close games like this one. I mean, we didn't lose by much, but we had a chance. We just you know, we couldn't hit some shots. A couple of guys, the bad thing about the other night, we had a couple of guys that were off all at the same night. You know what I mean? IQ didn't shoot that great. Grimes didn't shoot that great. But here comes J Hart, man. What he had, like 15 or 15 rebounds or something like that. The guy's a juggernaut, man. So 6'4", grabbing rebounds like that. I mean, we just you know, we beat ourselves. We didn't hit free throws and we didn't capitalize. That's the word I was looking for. Capitalize on all those offensive rebounds that we had. And that could have just brought us either closer or won us the game.
Yeah, really. That definitely was a crucial part of that whole game. That offensive rebound, it was one of them we had like 6 or 7 in a row. Just and we couldn't capitalize off it, man. So let's hope that we can get back at it. I think, like I said, the offense was kind of stuck in mud the other day. Quickly didn't have it going. Grimes was about the only one who truly had it going. And RJ, man, Randall didn't even have a really sufficient game. We didn't get too much out the center spot. I think that had a lot to do with Mitch and them. But you're right, though. J Hart was playing real good basketball, had been playing good basketball. We need them guys, him and Obi, to step up tonight, man. Because like I said, they're going up against a killer squad. But that's all right. You know what I mean? I think we're going to be okay, man. But them rebounding was tough shot, pal. I was sitting there watching that, man, like, man, y'all cannot get the shot off this thing, man. What is
man, couldn't get the ball in the basket, man. Like you said, that one time, man, it was a couple of them. It wasn't just one. It was a couple when they had numerous offensive rebounds and couldn't get the ball in the basket at key points of the game, too. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? On to the next one, man. That's what we got to do, man. Don't sink our heads for what we didn't do last game. Let's make sure that we do it this game.
Yeah, real talk. That's 100% right, man. And then, like I was saying earlier before you got into the show, I think we come out play, man. We always do. We always come out to play now, you know, and that's one thing I can say. And no Cats got a lead on us the other day, but we fought back gritty. They were still gritty. They just couldn't really get over the hump, man. So I'm really looking at these Cats today. But I tell you what, Shop Howard, them free throws are gonna hurt us, man. Them free throws gonna hurt us down the line in the playoff, man. We should be by third seed right now, well, for free throw shooting. It's like we giving away games with that, and I don't know how to even remotely say how to correct it when you know they right there with the ball in their hand on day in and day off. I think that's all they need to do. I wouldn't worry about nothing else but shoot free throws. Y'all just gotta get together, man. We losing a lot of games. Our percentage, like you said, in the low 70s. At the beginning of the year, we were like 78, 77, 78. And now it just kind of wilted now. It just wilted away. And it gets going and getting a little bit tougher. Our offense starting to scare me a little bit with them type of percentages from all a lot of areas. Doing good in the last 10 games from downtown, 37.8. I put the itinerary up. You can see that. But I think our defense got a little lax in the last 3 games, I'm going to say. And our free throw shooting has been a problem all year. So hopefully we can come out there with a different energy tonight, correct that.
And Divine, man, we're top. I want to say I didn't look at it recently. I think the last time I looked at it, we were top 5 offensive. We top 5 defensive team. Our net rating is the top 5 in the league. We're winning. We're one of the most away. We win away. We win at home. You know what I mean? We the thing that we score in the paint. We grab offense top 5 in offense. I think we're 2, but I say top 5 in offensive rebounds. Top 5 in defensive rebounds. Where we lack, and it has been a problem, especially since after 20 games or so, we kill ourselves at the free throw line, man. We be killing ourselves at the free throw line, man. And I think last game we missed. We get to the line about 20. I say 20 times, but I looked at the stats. We get to the line like 25 times a night. 25. We need to be hitting 20 free throws a night. Easy. That'll take away this loss that we just had and a couple of losses that we had early in the season. But I digress. We get out there tonight, push that pace, grab these rebounds, and most definitely hit these free throws. I think we have a chance to win it tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely. Salute Will of Thrill. What's good, Will? Will of Thrill in the building. Salute to the chat. Frank Motto, Jermaine, everybody. Salute to you cats coming in, man. Knicks will talk game day a little early today. Like I said, I got some business to take care of, so I did kind of do the show early. But you know what? I want to see these cats' defense get better, man. These last couple of games, you think about the score we've been giving up. We 122. Obviously, the Kings score a lot of points. We gave up 112 ain't bad to the Hornets because obviously we were scoring more than that as well. But 129 to the Celtics, we won that game. We beat the Heat. We still gave up 120. We beat the Nets that was 118. But we just got to get back at the decent side of the ball, hit the free throws like you said. I think Tibbs got to find a way to make a little bit more adjustments with the McBride situation and these guys, man. But man, if we can get another Quentin Grimes game from the other night, where he was knocking that ball down the other night, that'd be a big boost for the Knicks tonight. If Randall can find a way to give Marcus Morris a little trouble, because Marcus Morris is a good defender, but he's not athletic like that. So, but he's a dog though. So, I think Bruce Randall got to try to really get out there and be focused tonight, man, and help him and quickly and Grind do the same thing there. RJ got to have another good game. He's been playing well lately. Numbers been looking pretty good. But we need all hands on deck tonight, and that's going to be required, man. iHeart and all them guys is going to be game time decision for him. So what I'll do is let me throw the itinerary up. Y'all see the starting lineup, the injury report, and all that. Then we get right back at it. Don't go nowhere. Knicks will talk game day. Divine Shaw. We in the building. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at, man. Knicks out in LA against the Clippers, man. Give us on tap for the day, and we get back at it. Salute. Salute everybody. Salute. We back in the building, man. That y'all seen on itinerary was really interesting about that. Obviously we see Jalen Brunson is out. Carcassonne is a game time decision. They got Norman Powell, one of their better players out, and Brandon Boston Jr. starting lineup obviously stayed the same with quickly in there. But if you look at the tail of the tape, what's interesting to me, all the numbers is almost identical. Other we out rebounding by 5, and they out assist us by 5. So it's the matchup, the numbers all around up and down that whole tail of the tape is pretty interesting, man. The difference is we 8-2, they 4-6 in the last 10. Like I said, we rebound the ball just about good as anybody in the league. And I think we got to add on there 46 point something to 41. So hopefully that we can maintain that edge tonight. And 3-point numbers is the same, 1% percentage of a point there, difference, not much. So, I think you look at our numbers overall, we match up well against them number-wise, and we just got to see how that's going to do when you get on the floor together and you playing one another. It's a tough team down there, man. They got some good defenders down there. They got some dogs down there, man. They got a bunch of dogs down there, brother. So that's how that team is built. But I think we go out there and execute what we normally do. I think we'd be okay because I think our defense comes to play tonight. As always, lately kind of sluggish a little bit. I think hopefully Mitch Robinson bounced back tonight after that prior game where I thought he wasn't his true self. I don't know if he injured or he just might be got a nagging injury that's not letting him get his vertical the way he needed to, because he really wasn't going after the ball to block shots. He wasn't even going up to get a lot of rebounds. He got a couple of alley-oops, but obviously that's easy to do when you it's coming. But I just thought overall the other day his defense wasn't there, and obviously you could tell because Tibbs sat him down in the fourth quarter. Part of that fourth quarter, so it had to be something nagging him. Because the last couple of 4 or 5 games, he's been killing it, double coming off the All-Star and the injury. So let's hope that's just a glitch in the matrix for him. Maybe he bounced back tonight. I think his game the other night is the reason why I think they won. Because like you said earlier, they didn't beat us. I think we beat ourselves. I think not having Mitchell Robinson to slow Sabonis down, which I know on any given night, Mitchell Robinson can defend against a lot of guys that size. He just didn't have it. So, I'm not saying that's the reason why we lost the game, but he's an integral part of what we do on the defense side of the ball to help to keep these guys honest. And I think when Mitchell Robinson was in that game, at times, that's when De'Aaron Fox started coming down that lane, trying to run amok a little bit because they knew Mitchell Robinson wasn't really in the game or at his game shot power. So let's hope that he can come out here tonight against Zubac and have a better game, man, and kind of help these cats on both sides of the ball. Just to be honest with you.
Yeah, we were chatting about that, Divine, and the more and more that I watched it, the more and more I seen Mitch look like he was laboring a little bit with was it the left leg? I think it was the left leg. So maybe it might be something that he maybe a little ailment or something like that. Maybe a little soreness or something like that. So let's hope that he comes back out here tonight and bounce back. Usually Mitch has a pretty good game playing against Sacramento. Well, when he was in Indiana, Sabonis came out ready to play. He plays the Knicks big too. It's just certain players that love to play the Knicks, man. And he is one of them from coming from the Indiana, Indiana Pacers. He was an East Coast team. He played us a lot of times, and he plays us, pretty well. But tonight is a different night. We're in the West Coast, man. We got to kind of try to control these guys, man. This team, if I'm not mistaken, they don't run as per a West Coast team. They don't run up and down, but what they do is they pass the ball well. I mean, so they do not run up and down the court, but they do get to the open shooter. So we just got to cover like we've been covering. Last game, pretty decent defense, man. We were out there. We were grabbing rebounds. Like I said, man, we beat ourselves, man. Free throws and not capitalizing on those offensive rebounds, man. I think we were 15 offensive rebounds, some crazy astronomical number that we had in offensive rebounds last game. And if we could have hit off of 5 more of those offensive rebounds and hit 5 more free throws, we win the game.
Yeah, real about those second chance points. So they had a chance to get a lot of them.
Man.
Second chance point, and even points off of turnovers, man. I'm like, they just didn't have it. Amanda quickly didn't have it, man, and Randall didn't really have it. RJ and Grimes about the only ones true, and J Hart, excuse me, they're about the only 3 guys I think in that whole game to me really got it going. Everybody else just didn't have it, man. Like Jalen Brunson had it going from the time he had 19 minutes, 19 points. When he didn't come back in that second half, the whole thing turned around.
Yep. And we one thing, RJ had a good game, but he had a bad 3-point shooting percentage. I think he shot 7, 8, 9 3-pointers and maybe he only hit 1, just like Julius Randle. I think he hit 2 out of 15 or something like that. They had bad shooting nights, and it's bad that we had it at this time of the year, but it happens. We had 2 bad nights of shooting, and hopefully tonight they can bring it back together. Come back to that togetherness and stuff like that, and make some shots. We've been at times you watch the Knicks and sometimes you see Julius Randle shoot a shot and you'd be like, drive the ball, and then some nights Julius hits like a 1,500 3-pointers. So we got to live and die by it a little bit. And I hope that Julius Randle can acknowledged to himself that all right, tonight I'm not really hitting the 3-pointer as much. Let me bring it to the hole. Let me get 22 points in the hole and then shoot my 3-point shot, see if I can knock some of them down, you know what I mean, in the clutch situations or something like that, or when I'm wide open and or when actually he shoots it better when he has people on him. So when I'm double teamed, I'll shoot the 3-pointer because teams are scheming for him now, like they always did all year. But they're coming at him a little different now. They're coming at him from the top and the bottom, from the side and the left. You know what I mean? They're coming at him at different angles, and the double teams that he's getting now is you know, they're playing to the 3-point shooters and leaving people that don't per se hit the 3-point shot as well. You know what I mean? And you know, when you see Julius Randle get double teamed, you definitely see the man staying on Grimes. They don't leave Grimes open. You know what I mean? They may leave RJ open. They may even leave Mitch open a little bit and send a small down on Mitch. You know what I mean? To to try to mess up the rhythm. So it's just things that they had to sit back, look at the tape, and try to do a little better out tonight. On the court. That's all.
Yeah, he definitely got to read them blitzes, man, where they coming from. And,
yeah.
And good as he is, good as dudes ran with, it's not. I mean, we're not like harping on about these are things that's going on in the game we seeing.
Right.
You just got to get that ball out, man. Trust your teammates. I mean, he's an unselfish dude. You don't never. That's one thing about Julius. He's a very unselfish dude. You know what I mean? But sometimes you guys got to read the defense a little better, man. The minute he look at his periphery or whatever, a corner's out or a corner, I see a guy coming at him. Don't even hesitate. Just get rid of it, and then let the ball come back to you. You know what I mean? And like you said, if you got to start going downhill, and then and then open up your game a little bit, especially if you're not hitting it like you said, because that happened. That's what happened the other night. Him and RJ really wasn't knocking those shots down from out there, but the difference was RJ was going downhill, and that's why he got the point. Right. And Julius Randle wasn't going downhill, so I want to see him use that physicality and that bully ball mentality and see if we could do that. But you know what, Shot Power is also interesting. After coming off of a double overtime game against the Celtics, and now you got like 4 games in 5 nights. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. That's Sacramento day off. Then you got LA. Then you got tomorrow. Yeah. So that's a lot of energy to be exhausted. Especially I think that double overtime really took the leg from up, man. Like D-Cat had a double overtime game. Got to get up the next day. Can't even pretty much practice unless you're gonna go out there and go to shoot around, and you got a game that night, that day. So I think that's what I was seeing leg fatigue for that one. That's a lot of minutes to play, man. Especially when you down a player like Jalen Brunson. Ran quickly 55 minutes, bro. That's a lot. So yeah, and I think that had a lot to do with his off in the Charlotte game and in Charlotte and Sacramento. I just made Atlanta quickly leg just got. I think his legs was going a little bit. But he kept shooting. He hit one that kind of helped us get close in that game. Then that guy, we had the game for the taking. Our defense just couldn't hold it down at the end of the game. So let's see how it goes tonight, man. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, some of the best wing defenders, Russell Westbrook. Man, it's going to be a tough game. But I also know that, this team is a good Brazilian team. They play hard every night until they can't play no more. Like the other night, I think we just didn't go 48, but we might have went 45. You know what I mean? But we didn't go 48 minutes. We went 45 minutes. And I think that was the outcome right there, especially losing Jalen Brunson in the second half. So, we make no excuses in New York. We don't make no excuses next. You win some and lose some, peaks and valleys. We're in a valley right now. We hit a little valley, a little bump in the road. But let's see if we can weather the storm, man, and just get back. We just need a win. We just need a win. I think we get a win. Winning cures all, and I think we can be able to get back to it because the conference is looking pretty interesting now, man, with the way this thing is shaping up. And I did not think that the Brooklyn Nets were going to Minnesota last night, being on 124, 123.
Them guys are trying to get it together.
Yeah, man. I thought the Timberwolves could eventually get that game going and beat them boys, but they won the game. So now they got 29 losses just like we do. But that's all right. Cleveland lost the other night. That was good. So these teams, we just got to keep trying to win games. But as we in that little mini slump, 2 games losing streak. Hopefully everybody else start losing too. That's trying to keep up with the Knicks. I think we'd be okay. I think we go out there tonight, play hard, and go out there and win this game tonight, man. I just believe that anytime these cats are focused, they can win. And that game against Sacramento, that we were focused. We just didn't pull that thing out at the end. But I think we do the same, come out with the same mentality and try to punch these cats in the mouth early, let Julius Randle try to get off. And let's hope RJ, you got Paul George on there. Ain't going to be no easy task. They're really not. And then obviously the matchup Quentin Grimes and Kawhi Leonard, that's going to be a tough matchup right there. But I do think I like the way Grimes played last game. Hopefully he can come back and have another good game like that and put some pressure on these boys, man. Make them run up and down the floor. This is one of the games where we, like Shot Power always say, push the pace, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You got to get that pace going there tonight, man, because we're going to need these cats to be clicking on all cylinders to beat these boys tonight. But I'm confident that they come in there and play the right way. If Mendo quickly can have a bounce back game, if just a Mendo quickly, if he can have a bounce back game, and hopefully RJ can do something, then I think we got a good chance. If quickly can give us Westbrook numbers, if RJ and Randall can give us Kawhi Leonard and Paul George numbers, we got a good chance to win the game. But then, obviously we're gonna need Quentin Grimes to knock down the three-point ball, like I was saying. If we can knock down 2 or 3 a game, this team's pretty good. They just got to, he did it the other night. He was letting that thing fly the other night. I'm like, okay, we know this thing looked good. And he was stroking it. That boy was lighting that thing up last night. So I guess we need him to do it again. If we do that, I think we got a good chance to win. You might see Jericho Simmons tonight if iHeart can't go because he's a game time decision with that ankle. You might get some young energy up in there like Jericho Sims, which I'm fine with. You know what I mean? And the guy like, we need to really come to the table tonight. We need his numbers. We need everybody's numbers to beat these boys, man. I think we go out there and play the right way, and they all get their numbers. Like you always say, give us some double-digit scoring from a lot of guys, man. And I think they can give us some double-digit scoring. We got a chance to pull this thing out today.
Yeah, there's no question about that, man. We need the others, the possibles. We need them to come out tonight and perform. I mean, slide by on the board and get some points and bring a win home. You know what I mean? So that's what we need. And I know the Knicks they these 2 losses, they kind of looked a little a little offbeat, a little step slow. You know what I mean? And hopefully tonight they get back on pace, man. Julius Randle get out there and start executing. Another thing that I think, for me, I'm just a Knicks fan. I'm no coach. Never really coached. I coached a couple of, but no real coaching or nothing like that. But instead of Julius Randle trying to back players down as much, because that's exactly when the double team comes. When he turns his back, the man from that opposite side, when he turns his back, comes around. Maybe he needs to front a little bit and go to a side. You know what I mean? He goes his for me as a Knicks fan, the biggest thing that I see is he tries to back down at the top of the foul line. You know what I mean? In the middle of the court. In the middle of the court, and that's where a lot of the people that's coming super duper double team him. So if he goes to a wing, a left side or a right side of the wing, when he only has that man and he can see the double team coming, I think it may help him. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure, I'm just a fan, so I'm pretty sure the Knicks front office and the coaching staff and all that has said that to him. So maybe he'll look a little different coming down the stretch. And excuse me, but aside from that, man, I just think we're going to get out there and get gritty tonight, man. They know they're down 2 games. I know they see Brooklyn is like a half a game away from us and stuff like that. And I know they're going to be ready to play some basketball tonight.
Yeah, real talk. Hey, man, let me keep it 100 with you. It ain't even because you're a fan, just because you're a knowledgeable brother.
Yeah. I be watching.
Yeah, you be watching. So, yeah. I want you to take away your credit from yourself, my brother, You know how you do that. You know how we do up here, man. But you know what? For me, man, Chop House, it's about 14 games left counting today. 14. Man, if we can. Hey, listen, we can do 10-4. We still good. 10-4. 9-5. 9-5. I still take that, man. You know what I mean? That puts us at what 30. It really is not so much important about how many wins we got, but it puts us at 30, 40, 48 wins. So we can find a way to go 9-5, 10-4. And even if we don't prosper too much on this West Coast trip because due to the fact we're missing our second best player, maybe when like you said, he don't play on this trip and then he get back home and after that, and then he'd be ready for the stretch run. The last 10 games, we close this thing out. But I know we're gonna be in the playoffs. I know that much. It's just too much room for a lot of teams to catch up. They would have to get Superman hot. Other than the closest, I would say the Heat, because they got 32 losses, and I put that up there. We got 29 losses, so it would have to be the Heat and obviously the Nets. If we lose that 4th seed because of Jalen Brunson's injury, it is what it is. I won't even be mad at it, but I think we're still going to fight to get there. But if you look at all around, we'll throw this up right quick. Brooklyn Nets, we won half a game in front of Brooklyn, 2 games behind the Cavaliers. The Heat look like they got their little thing going, 36-32. They 4 games over, we 10 games over. So I think we managed to get 9-5, 10-4. I think we definitely got a chance to lock the 5th or the 4th down. And depending on what Brooklyn keep doing, they starting to get like they trying to get their chemistry together since they made all the trades. But I still think we land up here or here. I know we're going to be here. I still think we got a chance to go here because I think these cats going to be doing what they do always do. They beat each other up today. The biggest game for us. Obviously, we got the Clippers, Hawks, and Celtics is a good game today from a standpoint of what happens in the Eastern Conference. You know, guys lose the Hawks, they probably go to 500, whatever. He got the Mad. That's a really truly trap game right there, Shot Powers. That Magic. Mm-hmm. That's a trap game right there, man. Because the Magic, they come to play against anybody. They pretty much go hard, man. So tomorrow I'm happy about this here. The Nets play the Nuggets tomorrow in Denver. That's a good look. The Sixers and the Wizards is a good look. Obviously the Cavaliers and the Hornets. Hornets just beat us, and Cavaliers is not a great road team, so they still could take an L. Obviously the biggest game going to be us and the Lakers. And hopefully, man, if we do find a way to win these 2, that'd be impressive to me. We can find a way to eat these 2 wins out because Monday is going. The Heat got the Jazz. I mean, it's just some good games that's going to benefit the Knicks, no matter how you look at it coming down the stretch. Tuesday when we play, this is a big night for everybody because you got the Hornets and the Cavaliers again down there. Obviously you got the Raptors and Nuggets. The Raptors done. I don't think they're gonna. I think they've done. The Nets play out in Oklahoma City. They're always scary out there. Obviously we got Cam Reddish and them in the Blazers. And so we just got to go out there and try to play win these games, man, and take advantage of the situation while we got a chance, and if we can do that and wind up prevailing, I think we'd be okay coming out of this thing. I'm not too much worried about it. I think we can do what we need to do.
Sheesh, another 10 o'clock game. Jeez.
Right. That's crazy. Sure. Yeah, but that's the last one for a while. I don't think they go back on the West Coast after that. I have to check the schedule, how many times they go back out there. But I think that should be it for the Knicks, Shot Powell. But after looking at them, looking at the schedule, look at them games, man. It don't get easy. It definitely don't. But yeah, I don't think we go out to the West Coast no more this year. Let me make sure I'm 100% on that. Shot Powell. Obviously, we go to the Pelicans. That's about it. Midwest, whatever, and that's it. Everything else is on home. Pacers 2 times, Wizards, Heat, Cavaliers, Rockets, Magic, Timberwolves, Heat again, Blazers, and the Nuggets after the Laker game. So we got a good chance to go do some work, man. It looks favorable. It don't look too crazy. If we get Jalen Brunson back, I think we'd be okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna weather the storm. We've been doing it all year. If our heart is out, next man up. Let's just see what happens. I mean, if our heart is out, next man up. Brunson out, next man up. I mean, so what we're gonna need tonight is those 3 guys that I always mention. Brunson. IQ, Quentin Grimes, and Jay Hart. We need them to be in the team numbers. We need team numbers from them, in order for us to capture a win tonight. And I think the Knicks are going to be ready. I think they're going to come out a little bit more emphasis on the defense. And I'm hoping as a Knicks fan that they hit some more shots tonight. We need to, if we take it, we taking 33 3-pointers, we gotta have at least 12, 14 of them. We need some big numbers from the 3. And hit our free throws. Gee willikers, man. We hit our free throws, a lot of these games wouldn't even be close. So, with that being said, man, we control the pace. I think we should push the pace tonight. Forget controlling. We need to run on this team. That they're a little older. They're more in a half court game, but can pass the ball well. Let's push the pace on them. Let's see if we can secure some of these rebounds down here. Please, oh please, let's shoot around 77% tonight from the 3-point line. And let's get this win tonight, man. I got the Knicks winning. I think it's going to be a more defensive-minded game, so I'm going to go 112 to 109. New York Knicks, close games.
Yeah, I had 110. I had 110, 105.
Okay.
So yeah, I had 110, 105. So I think it's going to be a defense-minded game, and because just the way our guys been playing lately, it's going to be hard to make that thing happen. So we'll see how it goes, man. We ready for it. I think we come to play tonight like as always, man. I'm not too concerned, man. I think our offense pick it up tonight. I think Amanda quickly had a good bounce back game tonight. I really do. I think he had a good bounce back game tonight. I think Randall had a good bounce back game tonight. I would love to see Quentin Grimes just do what he did, like I said earlier. Deuce Bride get some good contribution. Him and Obi Toppin. We need the whole squad to play tonight because you're going against a talented roster. So. But I think we do come to play, and we'll take it from there. But I think we'll be victorious, man. Then we move on to LA tomorrow. That's a 9:00 game tomorrow night. So that gives next time to to get a little bit of rest. Instead of going from there to there, and we'll take it from there. Shot power. So but what do you think about the game tonight? You think the Knicks gonna be able to prevail?
Yeah, like I said, I think we're gonna get out, control the pace. I think the possibles will come out tonight and really help us out tonight. And I think we square up on our shooting tonight. I think we should fare better shooting wise tonight. So hit some free throws and hit a better 3-point percentage. I think everything else we could dominate in. Our assists would be higher if we hit shots from a pass. So we will probably be close to 30 assists a night or something like that if we made shots. Like from last game, all those offensive shots. RJ must have shot three pointers with about four rebounds and couldn't hit the shot. So it makes a difference on that we get if we get the offensive rebound to make shots. Make shots brings us a higher assist ratio, and it just makes it look good when the ball goes in the basket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, real tough. One thing I'm confident about that, like I said, when we put up the tail of the tape, we even with them with a lot of numbers. They but obviously we dominated rebounding by 5, and like you said, their assists is up more than 5. But I like the way we rolled it, man. So I think we get ready to get it popping. We go get it popping, man, and we try to get the victory, man. And that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it really is, man. Get out there, like I said, as Knicks fans, we sit back, 2 losses, we seen that good 9-game run, beating Boston twice in 1 week and stuff like that. And I don't take nothing away from these Knicks, man. From that game, from the Boston game, we had 2 losses, and I believe both of those losses had a little bit to do with that win that we got in Boston. So tired legs. So hopefully now they're rested. They've been on the West Coast for a little, for pretty much the whole time. They got to sat down, talk with each other. Probably went out to eat, shot around, late night or something like that. So I think the Knicks. I think the Knicks come in here. I think the Knicks come in here and bring it in here. So
I said 347.
No, it's 247. It's my bad. It's 247, man.
Well, let me
call me now.
Yeah, see, y'all said 347. Now let me get off the stream.
No, that's true.
All right, let me go, man. I got to go get off the stream if I can go get it because I'm on. Let me lock this thing down.
Let me call. I call Banner see if she wants.
No, I got it. Listen, let me get. I'm the one that got the ID, right?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, bye.
Go handle business. Go pick that up, Devon. Go pick her up, man.
Yeah, listen, man. They got it off. I thought I had the mic off. I apologize for that.
It's all right. It's all good, man.
Yep. But listen, man, I'm gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here, man. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That was the reason why I couldn't stay on the stream all day, because I know I had to go pick up my grandson from the airport coming up for Texas. But listen, man, let's go get it tonight. I got 110, 105. Shot power. Let's see if we can go get it popping tonight.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you cats tomorrow, man. And pregame, we'll be ready to roll, man. I appreciate y'all your understanding.
Hit me after the game, Divine. I'm home.
Okay, I sure will, definitely.
All right.
All right, bro. Peace to the chat. Peace. Time for Divine Shot, KJ events. This real talks the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Nick shit, dripping in Nick shit. Up in the world, most famous arena. With a clip, that's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, we real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, I'm dominant. Paying homage to the cats in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, you straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. 50 tripping and 10 boots. As they cook my game plan, and my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we ain't always pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the link, Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's hair space that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, looking at Knicks City drip. And 50 Jacksons on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew, so here's a few bars to shine like stars divine the Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.